Hey guys, Tara McAllister coming to you this Tuesday afternoon. I just wanted to pop in real quick. This live is going to be very real. It's going to be kind of emotional for me, but I'm coming to you, I'm reaching out because if you're like me, you might be a home-based entrepreneur, and many times in my career, I've struggled a lot. And I've felt a lot of times like I was doing everything that they were telling me to do. I was working my tail off. I mean, long hours, putting in a lot of resources, whether it was time or money or sacrifice, as far as, time away from people I loved. I have sometimes given more than my all for this business and for this industry. And I still was not enough. And the reason I'm doing this live today is because I know that there's a lot of you who are out there that are probably feeling like you're in that same boat and you're struggling and you just don't understand why and what it's gonna take. And it's not that you don't believe that it's possible and that it's possible for other people, but maybe that it's not possible for you. And there might even be some of you on here who've tried home-based business or have known other people who have tried home-based business. And you're like, you know what? It's just a bunch of BS and it's not possible to win, and it's at the end of the day, it's not worth the sacrifice. So I have been very blessed and very fortunate that my husband supports my journey 100%. And he's willing to allow me to invest all these resources, even though maybe I'm not finding the success or the level of success that I was hoping for. And so today I want to talk about 3 main promises that I feel like are being broken all the time in this industry. And one of the reasons why this video is so hard for me to record today or to put out there for all of you is because one of the big things that I am so afraid of is being wrong. I hate to lose credibility. I hate being wrong. I hate promising people something and then not being able to deliver, or just being full of BS, right? And so there's so many times I've truly believed and I've so wholeheartedly saw the vision of what this can do for people and what it can do for families, and it still did not deliver, right? And so I'm going to be the first one to say, a lot of times, a lot of you are right in thinking that is a bunch of BS, okay? But I have found someone that just a couple of months ago that is changing everything for me. And we're launching something that is going to revolutionize this industry. It's going to answer a lot of prayers, and it's going to help a lot of people who are struggling and they're trying so hard to make this work. And they're even becoming people that they're not, because they're willing to do whatever it takes to have the freedom that this industry promises. So I'm going to tell you the 3 main promises that I feel right now are being broken over and over again by people in this industry, and they don't mean to give these broken promises, but they believe it so much. They want to believe it so much that they're spreading these promises that at the end of the day, a lot of times are not true. So number 1 is time freedom. And from day one, when I got into this industry, I was hoping and searching for something that would allow me to have the flexibility to have a professional, fulfilling career, but not have to give up my freedom as far as my schedule and putting my family first. And what did I find after I got into the industry? I found myself sacrificing a lot of time and feeling like it wasn't paying off. The idea of beach money, the fact that you're going to be able to come in and work a business and then enjoy the fruits of those labors without working your business long term, it pretty much was a lie. I was told that, right? And the main thing that was missing was a system that was duplicatable, that allowed for that, right? And it's because so many people out there are winging it and they don't know what they're doing, right? I didn't know what I was doing. I was not an entrepreneur. I didn't own a business. I've never even been a manager, right? But I was like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to come in and succeed. And there's so many of us that are out there that were doing that there just was no chance for us to succeed. It wasn't our fault. It wasn't that we weren't worthy. It wasn't that we were doing things wrong. It's just that we didn't have the guidance or the structures or the systems in place that it takes to build organizations that create time freedom and beach money, right? So what I found myself doing was having parties and spending money on traveling and going to events and spending money on coaching. And I tell you, I was willing to do whatever it took, and it still wasn't enough, okay? So the idea of time freedom is a promise that has been broken so big in this industry, and I'm going to get to that, the solution here in a minute. Another promise that has really been spread that's in my opinion been a lie, but not because we meant to, but that anyone can succeed regardless of their skill set. Right now in this industry, there's not very many opportunities that are going to allow just anyone to find huge success. Now, some of them are going to allow you to have side incomes or, a little bit of a fun money on the side. Sure, if that's all you're looking for, that's amazing and that's great. And there's a lot of people, over a majority of people, that's all that they're looking for out of a business like this. But if you're looking for true full-time income, replacement income, so that you can leave your career to, do this instead and stay home with your family and put them first. If you're looking for an exit strategy, if you haven't done well for saving for retirement and you're looking for a way to exit the working world, the corporate world, there really hasn't been a lot of opportunities that will allow you to do that, right? Until now. Another lie is just keep going, right? You're not finding the success that you want, your team isn't winning, but just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Those are the people that are winging it, that are telling and spreading this information. Like, if you just keep doing it, it'll work out. But we all know that if you keep doing the same actions and you're expecting a different result, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So these are all lies that have been told in this industry. And then you put social media on top of it, and the fact that we're out spreading these lies all the time, and you take into effect the time that it takes to go into posting. I mean, I could go on and on about all of the sacrifice that I have given over these past 5 years, and still was ready to leave the industry just a short couple months ago. And I was ready to give up. I was ready to throw in the towel. I was ready to surrender and say, this didn't work for me. It's so awesome that it's working for some, but it did not work for me until I met this businessman, Tim, who absolutely applies true business principles to the industry. And so building a system that it will allow for time freedom. It will allow you to step away and take care of your family and not have to be on your phone 24/7 answering calls because you carry the weight, because not everybody on your team has the same skill sets or has the ability to do what it takes to share the information that we share. There's a lot of skill set that goes into presenting and having conversations and being a good listener and being able to answer questions about products or the business or helping people understand what options are there for them. There is skill set that goes into that. And if you are leading a team and you're the one that's carrying all of that weight, you will never have time freedom, ever. You will never be able to enjoy the time freedom that this industry can allow for some, okay? And the idea to just keep going and doing what you're doing, regardless of whether or not it's working, that doesn't work, guys. In corporate world, you don't just keep doing the same thing over and over unless it's working for you, unless it's working for the company, for the team, that it's profitable. So I've locked arms with Tim Edwards, and he's a brilliant businessman, number one. And now he is building a system, an automated system that we are launching that is going to change everything in this industry. So the reason I'm doing this today is I want to reach out to you guys because I know there's a lot of you out there that are struggling. This fake it till you make it, pretending that you're winning when you're not. It's all BS. And it's time for somebody like Tim Edwards to step up and say enough is enough, and he's coming out of 15 years of retirement because he's so tired of coaching leaders in the industry who are struggling behind closed doors, and they're looking for solutions to the problems that a lot of us are seeing, but we're not willing to admit it. So if you are one of those people that is struggling, reach out and ask for the details. Explore the information that we are presenting to this industry, to the leaders, to the teams who deserve this information. Please, please reach out. This is my SOS, and I want to offer this information to you. We are right now launching a system and an opportunity like this industry has never seen. So take advantage of it. If you're not winning, step up, be hyper aware of your situation and admit it. You're not failing. It's just a matter of a change in focus and finding a place where you can win and you can help others win. Have a great week, and please, I hope to hear from some of you because I know there's a lot of you out there that are watching my journey. You're struggling, you just don't want to admit it. So reach out, explore, and let's see if what we're doing here can help you and those that you care about. All right? Peace. Love you all.